Hello guys, and what's up? Don't tell me that the sky because this is my joke. So today I would like to talk about something very important, like a very significant thing that you need in order to make this step from your university life, from your life of being a student and chilling a lot, into your adulthood, like this mystical land of pleasure and pain together. So the thing I would like to talk about is actually CV, or how to be successful in writing CV or having a CV. And a little disclaimer, I'm not a professional CV writer. I just have a CV and it got me places. So I thought like, well, I would like all of my friends, everyone up there to succeed as well. So I might just as well share, some tips that I was given once with you all. So let's begin. So, number one thing a lot of people wonder about, and I was one of them, is how long my CV should be. Is it like, does it have to be like one page only? Or is it okay if I have 2 pages? And the answer to it is it depends. I mean, all my life I was told, like, yes, you have to have only 1 page CV, and this is what I had for many years. One of my mentors, she actually told me it's not necessarily has to be like that. If you have a substantial information and you could very relevantly and concisely put it in 2 pages, just do it. Just do it. And this is what I did. I have my CV is 2 pages long, and I was successful in financial industries with that, in technological industries with that. So if you're applying to those kind of industries, it's okay to have 2 pages. It's fine. Okay. The second thing, how formal or hmm how can I phrase this question? Like how formal my CV should be? I mean, should it be just black and white or can I have some colors in it? So personally, I use colors, and it's not like crazily colorful or no like neon colors, but the thing is like I have color palette throughout my CV. It's not a lot of colors, of course. It's just like it's some colors, and then I just use the logos of the universities I went to and the companies I worked for. So it's kind of colorful. It's not all over the top, but it got me places as well. So if you're thinking of using some colors, just go for it. Like don't overuse it. Make it look professional. But if you want to stand out a little bit, like yes, use this like logo or like for example, my color palette is actually orange. I know a lot of people would say like, "What the hell? Orange is a horrible color." To be honest, it's like calm orange. It's not like screaming orange. Like oh god, like no. But I use colors and it's okay. I also used black and white CVs. It also got me places. The only thing that actually stood out is one of the interviews. When I went to one of the interviews face to face, and I had to make a presentation, and I used the same color palette as my CV, like orange. I just like the color, I guess. And they actually, when they saw the first slide, they told me like, "Oh my God, this is the same like emblem and color as in your CV." And I'm like, "Yes, exactly, exactly." So, is it cool to have colors? Yes, maybe, but you're definitely recognizable. So go for it if you want. If you want, you don't have to do this. The third thing is how like what do you say? How like what do you like write in your CV? So my CV is like that. So like on the top of the page, I just have my name and surname, my contact number, and underneath I just have like a personal statement, like a headline, like one as long sentence kind of. It just in this sentence you just state what is unique about you and what would be relevant for this industry. So you just state like you just like basically you praise yourself in this statement, just like what do you think you like how could you contribute to the organization, like, or what is super unique about you? For example, maybe you are physics engineer that you graduated with the first honors and you just I don't invented a drug from some illness, or maybe you speak 6 languages, like I don't want to brag but I do, and I stated there I speak 6 languages. So and just like say something what's unique about you. And then after this personal statement, I so my CV is it has several sections. So the first one is my university, like my education, then my volunteering experience, and then like my work experience, and then skills. So, so I am a recent graduate. I have like so my educational section is the biggest because this is what I did the most in my life so far. So I have so basically I went to 4 universities. So I have each university has its own logo, then the name of the university, the time, the years I went there, then the name of the university, the grade, and then underneath it I put just like subjects that I think will be important for the organization I'm applying, like I know finance, accounting, or like philosophy, like something important, something relevant to the organization. And then what is actually very important is, and what employees are looking for, is what you did in addition to your studies, like what extracurricular activities you've engaged in, or like what something entrepreneurial you did in your life, plus being a student. So this is like my section, like depending on the university. I was not like, you know, super proactive like everywhere when I went, but like mostly I did something, so I always have, you know, something to write about. Or like maybe you went to this like conference and you won the first prize with your team members, like just state it, like, you know, something that you know. Or maybe you were part of a society and you were like a, I don't know, like a treasurer there or something. Just state, you know, what you did at your university. And but don't say only like, oh, I was a treasurer at the and a business society. No, no, no. You just have to say, so what? You know, you have to answer the question like, so what? Okay. So say something like, I was a treasurer of business society and it taught me, I don't know, how to like, you know, deal with currencies, or how to, you know, track the financial statements, or like how to make financial statements, or something like that, like something relevant. Like, you know, every time you write a sentence, just think about it, so what, you know? So after that, I just have my volunteering experience, you know, just the name of the organization I volunteered for, and the same thing. It's like just, you know, like what I did and so what. And then after that, I have several work experiences, and at the end, I have skills. So this is just, I put my software skills, and then I put my languages, of course. And the thing is, with languages, I thought like, okay, this was going to be interesting. I don't know, I like it. I don't know, maybe I think like employers are actually also like it if they're inviting me for interviews and hiring me. So I just, instead of just saying like, oh, like I speak this language, I put like a flags of those languages. Like I know like French or like English, and I put like flags of those countries. And of course, like I put like also the level of the language, like the level I speak of that language. So like I know proficient, you know, intermediate, beginner, like whatever. I just put it there. And then lastly, just kind of like my, I wouldn't say like my hobbies, but like underneath the skills, I put something like, I think creative activities, something like that, you know, like photography, or like, I don't know, videos or something. No, so this is how my CV looks like. This is a couple of advice I thought like I would share with you, because I think, you know, the more you know, the better you can be, kind of. So please let me know if it was useful, and if you would like me to make a video about the cover letter or anything else. I would love to share that with you, because if I can help someone, it will make my life so much more meaningful, and I would love to do that. So thank you for staying, and I see you soon. Bye bye.